One, two. Betty in the house. Betty M. Stair climbing. How are you doing? Guys, how's the audio check? Is it distant or does it sound like I have the headphones on? How does that audio sound? Is it distant? How's the audio, guys? Is our audio good? Is it distant or is it like I have headphones on? Can you hear me okay? Audio is good? Okay. Well, let's begin. Guys, we're just going to sit it out and stretch today. We're going to sit it out and stretch. Hopefully you can see okay. Is the picture okay? Okay. It'll definitely work. Right on. We will take it. What I'd like to do is just start just with the neck roll. And we're just bringing it from one side back to the other. So my chin is always staying down. I'm not rolling backwards. I'm just rolling to the front. We can get 10 on each side. Just let all that tension kind of come out that we often get in our neck. About 5 more. We'll get one more. Nice. We'll just relax. Guys, how's the picture? Can you see me okay? Enough to follow? Can you see me enough to follow? Okay. Mike, how are you doing? Stretching now. Hope everyone had a great Friday. Yep, let's get ready for weekend. Absolutely. Absolutely. How did that work? And picture is good? Okay. Looks great, sounds great. Good. Guys, we're just going to take, thank you, Mike. We're just going to take this chin and we're just going to bring it over to that shoulder. So I'm going to start in the middle and I'm going to exhale. I'm going to exhale. Then I'm going to inhale coming back to the middle. And then exhale when you're going back across. Pivots, getting the neck pops. Nice. What's going on, Boz? Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the shoulder. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the shoulder. There we go. What's up, BBO? And each stretch, guys, it's like when we do the trunk twist. you should feel a little bit more range of motion each time. Hopefully you feel your neck getting a little more loose. And a lot of times you don't have to do this for count. You can do it for time, or you can just do it until you feel relaxed. Go about there and back a couple more times. Stretching indeed, BBO. Let's go back one more time. And one more. Excellent. Like I need to watch these as I never do and stretches much, and it's important. It is important. It's going to cut down on a lot of injury prevention. It also helps muscle development. So absolutely, it's also just therapeutic. It gives you time to really sit and just enjoy the quiet, enjoy the ability to just kind of move your body. Simbo, Wagwan, bro. Yes, center and nose tackle. You definitely need to have that strength and flexibility of your neck. So let's get some shoulder rolls in. We're going to just take it and we're going to roll forward. And again, exhale there. Inhale coming back. What's up, Mike? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, got to watch your shoulders hitting the bags for sure. 11, 12. What's going on, Iran? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, feels good. Let's go, guys. Let's go reverse now. Same thing we're going to do. Go ahead and go back. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Marcus, what's going on? Yeah, doing a little stretches. 13. We've just done some shoulder rolls. We did some neck rolls. That's about it. We just started. Here we go, Mike. 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes, indeed. We got to calm sometimes. 18, 19. What's up, sick dog? Here we go. don't know if I can call this traditional yoga, but it's just a thing that I put together. So hopefully people can enjoy it. So let's take our right arm. We're just going to kind of put that elbow right in the bend of the other elbow and just kind of hold it up. Jaw life, cowardly as ever. Jaw life, cowardly as ever. There we go. Jaw life actually put this in the comments the other day on a video and then deleted it as I responded. So Jaw life, I know you need attention, my friend. You're always welcome here, but you got to do better with your life. That is not Jaw life. That is the whole point. That is not Jaw life. Hopefully you can do better. Speak with your father. Learn from men that can actually build you up. Because this soft boy era that you're in is not good. Guys, let's get to the other side. We're just going to swap it out. Exactly. Exactly. Marcus, and he even said the only way jumping jacks, first he said jumping jacks don't work. Then he said the only way that they work is if you're unemployed or in jail. So which is it? Do they work or do they not? Ignore Josh sometimes. Haters have hateful perspective. No, we have to point them out when we see them, guys. I wouldn't walk through a field of snakes with you and just say, well, there's so many snakes here, I'm not going to point it out. We have to point it out. We have to shame it for what it is. I don't know, Boz. I don't either. But they are lacking, sadly lacking. Sick dog giving us, showing that love. We appreciate that. Know yourself. Yep. Let's stay focused. Bronx Daisy, what's going on? Let's be ready with that one, folks. Let's be ready with that one. How are you doing? Here we go. Let's press the palms together. Let's press the palms together. Jumping jacks are just pogos. There we go. There we go. You have 3 first names. There we go. Bronx Daisy, how are you? Where are you coming to us from? Where are you coming to us from? Is that Bronx? Are you still in New York? Here we go. Levi, we prefer not to speak about religion here. We just want everybody to have a feeling that they're welcome regardless of their belief. Bronx, Boogie Down Bronx. All right, BX is in the house. I don't think I've seen your name before, Bronx Daisy, so feel free to hit the subscribe. We'd love to have you. Love to have you as part of our community. Guys, we're going to take these hands, and I just press them together, and then I kind of press the back of my hands together. Press the back of my hands together, and then I'll raise my elbows up just a touch, so I can feel that opposite stretch coming down the forearms and through the wrist. Here we go. Let's get it going. Nice deep breaths, guys. Just enjoying it, guys. Just enjoying the beautiful day. Who has some highlights for their day? Who has some highlights? You hear me fine? Cool. Loving it. Here we go. Love the channel impact. All right. Hey, have a great one. Boz, we thank you so much. Guys, I'm going to take this and I'm going to putting my index fingers together, and then I try to bring my elbows together as close as I can. All right. And it just gives me yet another stretch, another angle that stretches on my wrist. Here we go. Let's bring it back. We're going to press the back of the hands together. Bring it back up. And here we go. Right back to it. BBL, no worries. Boogie, the highlight is you get to see family this weekend and decorating for Christmas. Nice. Absolutely. Highlight, great bike ride on the trail. Nice. Here we go. Guys, I'm just going to take the hands and we're just going to just squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Marcus, how was your workout today? 12, 13. Really open those hands, stretch those hands. 14, 15, 16, 17. Nice job, BBL. 18, 19, 20. Mike, please try it. We'd love to see it. Love to see what you come up with. All right, guys, so what I want to be able to do is like a supine. So I'm going to take my right hand. I'm going to move a little closer, but I'm going to put it behind me, almost lining up with my tailbone. And I'm going to take my other hand, and I'm going to try to put it on the other side, on my opposite here. And we're just going to hold that. There we go. Let's just hold that. Get that nice supine twist. Breathe nice and easy through it. Just nice calm breaths. Here we go, guys. We're going to take this hand over here and we're going to slide it all the way back. Can we get behind, both hands behind us? Can we get both hands behind us? All right. John, you're still here begging for attention. I'm sorry. Sorry your father still didn't give you attention, man. You're welcome here, man, but it's just unfortunate. This is how you squander your time. Here we go. Guys, we're just going to hold this. We're just going to hold this. Here we go. Let's get it going. Oh, did we have a different John? Here we go. Let's get it going. And we're going to take that opposite hand and put it all the way over. Here we go. Nice, easy breathing. Good. We'll bring it back up. All right. See, we knew it was the same, John. John, you're not clever. We're not salty. You've grown old, my friend. You've grown old. That's all that it comes down to. So, okay, guys, we're gonna move it back a little bit. And what I want to be able to do is take my elbows. Can I place them down in front of me? And then I'm looking to bring my whole head down as well. So, Patricia, at 74, I don't stretch well. I tear, but thankfully you're bringing attention. Minor stretching, absolutely. Absolutely. Here we go, guys. Nice deep breathing. Hopefully you're feeling it from the nape of your neck all the way down to your lower lumbar. Nice, bring it up easy. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Boogie's giving it to John, and John, yeah, John doesn't have the consistency. John hasn't had the consistency to actually show up every day to troll us. More hustle, like when's this guy going to work out, or is this yoga? You tell us more hustle. You seem to know what a workout is and is not, so you're welcome to stick around. Welcome to stick around. Here we go, guys. Let's just take a toe touch, good old-fashioned toe touch. Nina, what's going on? And again, guys, you can always bring that head down. You get a lot more stretch by putting that head down. I feel it through the neck, through the middle of my back. So you always want to think about putting your forehead or your knees, your forehead and your knees together, even though many of us are far away from that. Nice deep breaths, and we don't have to have time, just until you start to feel a little release. Nice, we'll bring it on up. We'll bring it on up. Sam, come on in, jump in. Uh-oh, more hustle got deleted. Uh-oh. BBL, you should feel this in your hamstring. Guys, that is a stretch that basically is going to get all through the gastrocnemius, your calves, up the hamstring, through the glutes, through the lower back, through the middle back, through the upper, and all the way up to your neck. It's a great stretch. Great stretch. Let's take our right leg, and we're going to cross it over. Just going to cross it over. And I'm going to take my left arm, and I'm going to hug that leg. Yep, you hear the sirens. And then I'm just twisting away, guys. It's another supine, but we're going to feel a lot of that here in the hamstring, through the glutes, absolutely. Absolutely, and this is great through the back as well. And we're just going to hold it. And again, doesn't have to be about time or a certain amount of seconds or anything else. Just until you feel nice and until you feel. Sometimes you feel just a little bit of a release. All right, now what we're going to do, Uncle Charlie, what's up? There we go. Diana. So let's take this leg and point it down into figure four. Hopefully it's comfortable for everybody, but we want to put it down into figure four, and then we're just going to reach forward. And again, grab that leg. You should feel a lot of hamstring in your left leg. And again, you can put that head down. Nice, easy breathing. Just clear your mind. Nice. Here we go. Let's bring it up easy. And here's where the reflexology is going to kick in. Jillian, how are you doing? Brooklyn Lawn Zoo is back for more. But I remember last time they were here, they had something to say. So again, there's a lot of folks here that are just craving attention. Guys, you're welcome here, but you got to act right. That's all that there is. We're not going to turn you away, but you got to act right. So guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take that foot. We're going to just take our thumbs and just kind of ease right up the center of your foot. I'm going to go with my left hand, then my right hand. Here we go. Guys, your feet are super important to take care of. King Fire's in the house. Positive vibes. Thank you so much. Or beat it. Absolutely. These clowns think they're actually doing something. That's the sad part. This is what they find productive in their lives. All right. 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Uh-oh, Brooke. See you tomorrow. 9, 9, 10, 10. Nice job, guys. Take those nice long opportunities to get those feet. So now I'm just taking my small toe and I'm pulling it straight, and then I'm just giving it a quick twist. David, I'm glad that the screen is helping. Hopefully the light is helpful as well. We'll do that with the next toe and the middle toe and your second toe and your big toe. Like I said, all I'm doing is just pinching it, pulling it out, and just rotating it. Now we're gonna go back down, and I'm not forcing a crack, I'm just pulling down on my toe a little bit. If it pops, it pops. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Get another one. I got a pop there. Got a pop there. No pop there. No pop there. That's okay. Now what I'm gonna do is just take my whole foot, and I'm not forcing the stretch. I'm just holding it in a position that it wouldn't normally be in. So it's kind of like a pointed toe. Jay the Rapper, what's going on? You gotta behave, brother. Gotta behave. Boogie, you already know the vibes. There we go. Liberty, what's going on? Here we go. There's a lot of lacking young men. You guys can see it. It's apparent in the chat. It's a lot of that. So what I'm feeling is the stretch across the top of my foot. Feeling that stretch across the top of my foot. There we go. Now I'm just gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna cup my heel and take the padding on my foot, and I'm just gonna hold my foot the other way as well. Get a little bit more stretch, kind of like through the Achilles. Let's go. Giving this little piggy went to market. Absolutely. That's exactly what it is. Unfortunately, though, this little piggy went to market. That whole thing was about butchering animals. It wasn't like they actually went shopping. It was that one went to market because it was butchered to be sold. There we go. Let's bring this foot out. Stick it out here. Now we're going to cross that left leg. Killian, I'm glad you like this stretch. All right, so guys, once again, we're going to take this left shin, and I'm going to take that crook of my right arm, and I'm just going to fold that right in there. It locks right in. If you can make that stretch, it locks right in. Then I just put that hand up here, take this other hand, and put it behind me, so we're getting that supine. So I can really feel this. Never thought of little piggies like that. It changes it, doesn't it? All right. Guys, we should be feeling this through the hip, through the glute, the hamstring. All right, that's crazy. Yes, we are doing a whole stretch workout. That's crazy. Welcome in. Devin, what's going on? Yeah, think about, and Ring Around the Rosie was about the plague. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. King Fire, absolutely. It's hard sometimes because we're always moving and we don't get the stretch that we need. So I'm glad we have this time together to take and do this stretch. All right, let's bring it in nice and easy. We're just going to fold this leg down, give ourselves that figure 4. I'm out. I don't want you to stretch, bro. Well, you don't have to watch me stretch. You can stretch with me. That's the point. It's a group thing. But have a good night, and we'll see you. We'll see you for the workout. Here we go. We're just getting that toe, guys. Put that head down. Really feel that stretch all the way from your calves through the hamstring, lower back, glutes,
shoulders, neck. Take advantage of your stretches. Don't just stretch your leg. It's all connected. And again, we don't have to go for time. We can go until we feel that release.
And the reason why that's important will come on up. The reason why that's important is because we're not equal. Like we favor one side, we compensate. So sometimes you need to give one side probably a little bit more stretching. So I'm going to swing over here. All right. That's mostly men in here, and you want to stretch in front of them with no shirt on is weird. It's strange that that's what you went to. It's strange that you think that homophobia has a place in this. So all you're telling us is how you really think when nobody's around. And any group of people is welcome, but you're not going to project that onto me. The fact that I'm comfortable with doing what I do it's not going to change because you're upset. Talk to your father. Talk to your father. Guys, we're going to get this other foot. And again, we're just doing the thumb. Let's get 20 of those, 10 per hand. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, talk to your dads or join us. 8, 9. Nice and deep, guys. 10 and 10. All right. There you go. And you're still talking in a way that you would never say to anybody. So go talk to your father, man. I really feel bad for you soft boy era figures because you think what you're doing is tougher. It has some merit. It doesn't change anything about what we're doing. You're still here watching us. You're still here building the channel. And you still need attention. Guys, let's take that little toe. Pull and rotate. Next one. Pull and rotate. Middle. Pull and rotate. Last one, pull and rotate. David says, I just stretched things I didn't know was there. Need more of this? Absolutely. There we go. Boogie, yes, people like that are a contradiction. Let's push down on the toe, see if we get any sort of pop. No pop. Oop, little one on the second. On the third. Not on the fourth. And how about the little one? There we go. All right, guys. Let's get the top of that. Marcus is back. Okay. Let's get the top of that foot. We're just holding it down, guys. We're not cranking it. We're just supporting it in a position that's going to promote the stretch across the top of that foot. Just get that. Nice and easy breathing. Pop my toes all at once. There you go. Here we go. Just nice. I love this stretch. I love these stretches that we don't always get to experience. Here we go. Let's take this hand and we're going to cup that heel. And we're just going to take the other one and support it the opposite direction. Get some of that Achilles through the lower gastrocnemius, through the foot. So we're just getting a nice stretch. LeBron says, drink water. Absolutely. Got to get some water. I did hydrate before I came out, so I'm feeling good right now. But definitely make sure you're drinking water before you stretch. All that good stuff. It all starts with the feet, Marcus. You tell no lies, my friend. Tell no lies. All right. We've got that. So we're just going to bring it back out. Got to go to bed. It's 1 a.m. Take care. Have a great night. Jimmy, I agree. That's crazy. Man watching stretch with no shirt on is weird, and all you watching the stream to me. But you're still here, Jimmy. You're here too. And to had agreed with that person, that means you've been watching longer than they were. So again, here's another case of the soft boy era who needs to talk to their fathers and are sitting watching but have something to say afterwards. So it's okay. We're going to move on. Guys, we're just going to sit like this just for the moment. We're just going to get this stretch because a lot of times we don't get this, and you can feel that right on that inner thigh part, inner quads. Here we go. All right. Yep, there we go. Evangelist, what's going on? J-Bone says ignore the trolls. We got to point them out though, guys, because there's a lot of people like, well, we can teach how to stretch and do push-ups and things like that. People also need to know how to stand up for themselves and not let these things affect them. So that's the reason why I address it. But they're not giving me any fits. I sleep well at night. I appreciate that, J-Bone. So we're just sitting, guys. We're just sitting. Let's try to lean forward into this a little bit. Let's try to lean forward into this a little bit. If you can't get the elbows, let's just try with the hands. Just see if you can walk your hands out a little bit. Walk your hands out. And this is a stretch I am definitely feeling right now. Now you got a couple of things you can do with your feet. You can point them forward, you can point the toes, or you can flex them all the way up. Either one. Jim wishes he could take his shirt off on camera so bad. He's punching air right now. He is punching air. And guys, as we sit here and we loosen up a little bit, all right, there we go. And user is part of their group. User is part of their group. Here we go. I'm down to my elbows. Down to my elbows on this. Guys, you can always tell the people who don't know sports or are not athletes, because this is a game day stretch for any athlete. You can tell the people who have no sort of physical abilities and have no knowledge, because this is a stretch that you would do. King Fire, let's get that stretch in for sure. Let's get that stretch in for sure. Here we go. User's hit. Have had enough of him. Was that a repeat offender? I don't know who that is, but that's all right. That's all right. Let's see can we keep going, guys? Can we keep going? Sometimes it's not about getting your whole body down, but just putting your head down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go fist over fist and see if I can put my forehead on here. See if I can put my forehead on here. There we go. So it's just like setting up blocks for yourself. So we're just sitting and stretching. I really want this stretch. I want to stretch out the legs. I want to stretch out my lower back. So we're just going to sit and enjoy. Here we go. And as we go, if you feel like that you can keep going, then I'm going to take my top hand and flatten it out. So that just gives me a few more inches to go down further in the stretch. And if I'm feeling that, then I can flatten out both hands. And so now I'm just barely off of the ground, off of the mat. There we go. Let's come on up nice and easy. All right, great alleviation of pressure for the lower back. Of course, you have to have the adductor flexibility to experience it. Oh, yeah, you got it. You got to have that stretch. But this is where, people are laughing, saying, oh, we're opening our legs. Yeah, it's a stretch. It's a stretch. So what I want to do is take my left hand. I'm going to place it right in front of me. I'm going to take my right, and I want to almost even put my whole forearm on the ground, and I'm coming over the top. I'm not reaching in front. I'm trying to come over the top and really get this stretch. All right. If you guys are hearing something, it's my brother calling me. Here we go. Nice, and hold that stretch. Getting a lot of this lat, the latissimus dorsi.
and it's good spine. But again, I'm kind of pushing this side, this shoulder up, so I'm not sinking down. I want to keep that like good posture. All right, nice and easy. We'll come on up. I do a lot more stretches, honestly, but we do every single one of these before game and more. You should, and guys, this is a guy who's getting ready to go to college and play ball. Like, these aren't like crazy stretches. What happened to the white guy with the dad bod used to work out with? Lemon Hill. Mr. Burns, he is doing his thing, working hard, and he's got his projects and everything else going. Guys, we're gonna again plant this hand. I kind of slide to get down to the elbow. And again, I want to keep my posture up. I don't want to sink as I'm stretching. I don't need this. I want it over the top, as much over the top as I can get. And we're just reaching again, getting that stretch in the back, the spine. Ooh, feels good. It feels good, I can't deny. There we go. All right, let's bring it back on up. And my sister, who I grew up watching do yoga, she would always tell me, like, when you do side to side, always go back to the middle. So let's go back to the middle. Let's go back to the middle. And we don't have to go as in deep as much, or we can. Let's see, are we a little bit looser? Can I reach out, get a little bit more stretch? And we can always try to reach out and grab the feet too. There we go. Oh, that feels good. Feels good. All right. Need to stretch. There we go. Careful instruction from a pro. You're always welcome. All right. We are taking it slow. Guys, we're going to go into the happy baby. So we're going to roll back. And I'm going to take my arms and I'm going to just weave them right under here. I'm going to weave them. This is the happy baby. So you're getting some groin stretch and hamstring. But I'm going to 2 for 1. And we're going to rotate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Guys, if you're asking about my location, let's not do that. And guys, don't jump in. Let the mods do their job. Here we go. We say for privacy and safety, we're not going to say where we're at. Yes, I've been to Arizona. I've been to California. I've been to Tennessee. Been to Ohio. Been to Florida. Guys, I've been in a lot of places. So please respect that. Here we go, guys. We're going to try to flip over and do the plow. And just hold. Your feet don't have to go all the way down. If you can hold it, that's great. We'll bring it down slowly. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Yep, guys, locations and all that. All right. So normally I would come out of that and I would just come up and I would roll right into here. So now we're kind of up on the knees. And we can just sit here for a moment. What I will get sometimes is a pop in the ankles. All right. Anthony, man, again, you soft boys, everybody in their soft boy era trying to come with homophobia. You guys got to get out of your heads, man. You guys got to get out of your heads. The fact that you're that focused on that group of people is crazy. So talk to your fathers. Do better, man. Do better with yourselves. Hopefully, you guys don't have kids that you're passing this on to. Hopefully, you don't have kids you're passing it on to. Here we go. Let's lean back a little bit. Let's lean back. Hopefully, you're feeling this through your quads and even through the abdomen. And you can always push the hips up a little bit. And really get more stretch through there. And if you can even bring it down a little bit more. There we go. Nice. And we'll bring it back on up. And as we bring it back on up, all right, we're just going to lean forward into it. Nice job. Nice deep breathing. There we go. All right. I'm going to put the hands to the side as well. Go all the way down, forehead down. Let's bring it on up. And we're going to go into the cat and the cow. Not saying that, but he has no shirt on. It's mostly, if not all men, he could pick another stretch. Why would I have to pick another stretch or workout? You could just pick another channel, Anthony. You could just pick another channel. Take your homophobia someplace else, because the problem is, even though I'm not a gay man, I want people who might be feeling welcome here, and people like you ruin it. So take it somewhere else, man. You don't have to be here asking questions. We appreciate you being here, but we're not playing your game. David, this stretch is so good for the hips. Once you get flexible enough, you can fall asleep like this. And to his point, it's called the sleeping baby. Absolutely. Guys, so we're going to go into the cat and the cow. All right, cat and the cow. So we're going to go this way. And we're just sitting here, and we're going to exhale and push up. Push that belly button towards the spine. Then we bring it down and inhale and really arch the back, push the belly button towards the ground. And 2. There we go. Get 3 more. normally I would go right into the downward facing dog, so we'll take it back. We'll go back to the cow, and then we're going to push up, but we're going to go straight up and bring the feet up and stay in that downward facing dog. Feel that through the calves. A lot of shoulder strength as well. And if you have your hands flat, then you can get some wrist stretch too. Let's go into the cobra. So we're going to dive down and then push ourselves up and just hold that upper body. Kind of push those hips into the ground. You can move the hands out more if you need to. There we go. And here's a great opportunity. Squeeze those cheeks. All right, we're going to push back just a little. And I'm going to bring my right leg under. I'm going to swing back around so you can see. I'm going to bring my right leg under. And we're going to sit in that pigeon. Just going to sit in that pigeon. And I kind of rotate so I can kind of get the max out of that hip. This could be a members only live due to all the functional knowledge you're demonstrating. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. And you know, this would be a members only live just to keep the trolls out, the ones that don't ever understand. Rob, did your father tech? Did my father tech me? So you can't even spell, but you're coming in trying to diss. There you go. In a room full of men online. Is it a room full of men or are they online, Rob? Get your life together. Go talk to your father. Go talk to your father. My goodness, Red Rob, you are a mess. Red Robin, no. Here we go, guys. I'm going to drop down a little bit. Red Rob, it's a shame because I've seen you here before, too. You were cool the last time. But oh well. Another soft boy. Another soft boy. Here we go. There we go. All right. In a chat room, right? Nice grammar. Let's switch sides, guys. Let's switch sides. Rob, come back when you've read a dictionary. Come back when you've read a dictionary, my friend. You are lacking. Red Robin, no. Yeah, there we go. Red Robin, see you tomorrow, my friend. See you tomorrow. Make sure you're back with my fries when I get back. Here we go, guys. Let's get this other side. Better have that malted in those onion rings, Red Robin. All right. Here we go. King Fire, you know it had to be done. He sure didn't scroll away, though. Exactly. Glad I have no time to type with these stretches. There we go, Sam. Yeah, stick with it. Red Rob, there's a room full of athletes who do. Yeah, I know. We got BBO, we got Marcus. I fancy myself of having done some stuff. I mean, come on, guys. It is not that serious, but this is the markings of people who haven't done anything, and this is why they come at you like that. Because they don't know the benefits. Oh, this feels good. Ooh, doggy. All right, we're going to come out of that nice and easy. We're going to come to the middle. Dude got smoked. Happy Life is in the house. Let's get ourselves up. And we're going to sit. Oh, in this frog. We're going to sit in this frog. Oh, my goodness. And I will take my hands, get the prayer hands going, and I will push. Push so I have that stability and that stretch. So I'm building kind of a frame here for balance, but I'm also able to hold that stretch on the groin as well. Major, I didn't want to have to, but my goodness. My goodness. Happy life. How are you doing? Here we go. BBL says, Marcus, what sport do you play? All right. Marcus is certified trainer and has some amazing stuff. BBL, if you guys haven't checked out Marcus's channel, check it out. All right, guys. I'm going to go and put myself in this position. We're going to go to the crane. So I'm just putting these, I'm staying in the same position. I got my hands flat out in front of me. And we've got the legs right on the elbows. So all I'm doing is leaning forward. And I'm just going for some balance. Oh, goodness. My goodness. And we can come back on down and sit down and just enjoy it. How's everybody feeling? David says, never ceases to amaze me. Guys, that's one just to work your way up to, but at some point, I think that yoga, stretching, body weight, strength, all that stuff, I really do think that it can help people. So we saw a lot of naysayers, but we're not worried about them. We just know what we're going to do. They don't even feel the room out before the dome. Yeah, exactly. And this is how you know that they wouldn't say it in real time, because some of the things that they say, you would never just walk into a room full of strangers and say, because to Major's point, you would get smoked right off the bat. If you just walked into a room and accused a room full of people of being zesty or whatever else, that would get you smoked in a lot of cases, because some people just don't play that. So they're safe, and that's what makes them soft. They're not willing to actually say that in front of people. And it's not about me. I'm not trying to be a tough guy. I'm not saying come find me to say it to me. You could go to any place in any city, the cities they live in, and say that to strangers, and it wouldn't turn out well for them. So it is what it is, guys. It just is what it is. But we've had a fantastic evening, and we can get up out of here. We give it a couple more minutes, and I think that'll take us to an hour even. But in the meantime, I hope everybody is feeling it. Is anybody feeling looser from it? Anybody feeling better from it? Because this is a good thing to be able to do, and if you have the ability to take the time to do it, you can really build this down. I've built it down to where it can be like a 20-minute stretch session, and it's changed me like it changes my day, the trajectory of my day right off the bat. I play many sports, though none professionally. I kind of gear my training towards sport performance for martial arts, gymnastics, baseball, and decathlon. That's amazing. And because Marcus is an actor, those things, martial arts, gymnastics, even basketball, decathlon, like guys, those are things to be prepared for. And the good fortune that I've had to have been a video game athlete, to have been in commercials and TV and things like that as an athlete, it matters. It matters to be prepared. So what Marcus is doing is preparing for life. This is when we say training for life, it's not just the actual game like BBL is going to be playing. It can be a simulation through arts and through talent work. So shout out to that, and just passing it on for your longevity of health. So there's so many ways that training for life matters, and it's going to be a little bit different for each one of us, but this is why we support each other while we're doing it. So what a fantastic time. What a fantastic time we've had. And we can get up on out of here because it's a beautiful night, and I'm sure a lot of you have at night, morning, or afternoon, depending on what part of the world you're in. Spider in a commercial, squeeze them cheeks, absolutely. Yeah, there's probably a picture of me in the football stuff for the video game, and my back was to the camera, so hopefully I was squeezing my cheeks. David says, I couldn't do everything, but I could do 98% of them. I needed this for certain. Fantastic. And David, thank you for sharing all the stuff that's going on and giving us the updates, and we appreciate it. Lesh, hello from Moscow. What's going on? King Fire, we got absolutely full joy that, yes, the weekend safely. There we go. There we go. Lesh, welcome, welcome. Is it, what did we say hello in Russian was? Pievnet? Pievnet. I keep forgetting. Lady Lovely, happy Friday. Thank you so much. Heading to Chicago tomorrow. I'll probably miss the morning show, but I'll be on the evening stream. Make sure you drive safe, Marcus. If you're driving or just travel safe, we appreciate you all being here. We'll be back at it early tomorrow morning, 4:30 Mountain Standard Time. You know the usual. And like we like to say, I hope this finds everybody in your place. Pursuit or beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul. And please keep in mind that your health and fitness are not the same, but if you work hard to align them, you can have a fantastic balance and longevity in your life. This isn't a total yoga channel splish splash, but we did some stretching tonight, and we're also doing a workout tomorrow morning, 4:30 Mountain Standard Time, like we do every morning. So hit that subscribe, splish splash. We'd love to have you. Like we like to say, this is the Impact Athletics Association, where we say HWPO. That means hard work pays off. And this is the, not just me, not he, not she, but we, because you put that you in unity, and we all put that unity in the worldwide community. And this is the Impact Athletics Association. Guys, please give it up for the moderators, because you saw how hard they were having to work tonight. Give it up for the members, the people with the stars next to their name who are helping the channel grow. Give it up to the subscribers who are here on a regular basis, also helping the channel grow. New viewers, we appreciate having you here. So guys, make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe and come back. Share the content as well. And guys, those trolls, as sad as it might seem, we need to hope that they get better, because they inhabit the world that we share with them. So we gotta hope that they do better. So guys, all of that combined is why I like to call this the best job in the world. And we will see you guys very soon. Have a fantastic night, everybody. And in the spirit of having this stretch session, we will just do a tree real quick. Boom. And we will say namaste. Boom. Let's get on out of here, guys. Enjoy your families. Enjoy your night. Much love to you. Oh, Major, thank you.